Hello, my friends. This is Alison, and I'm here with this new channel and my first video of this collection to help you, to lead you of how to use the Brazilian Portuguese. Brazilian Portuguese is not a difficult language. Okay, yes, it is. But before me, now you have a special teacher that is going to help you to improve your Brazilian Portuguese in the better way. But I'm not going to teach you formal Portuguese, the Portuguese from the books, the grammars. No, I'm going to use real situations. I'm going to teach you the Portuguese we really use. Sometimes formal, sometimes informal, sometimes a mix. Yeah, and you need to know that in Brazil, the Brazilian Portuguese is a bit different of the European Portuguese. We have the same language, but different dialects. There are variations, sometimes in words, vocabulary, and sometimes in expressions, but most strongly in the pronunciation. The accent is completely different. But the focus here is Brazilian Portuguese. But I'm going to teach you some, how can I say in English? I'm going to teach you how to avoid embarrassing situations too, okay? Well, but before we speak about all those contents, all that stuff, I'm very excited to do that, but I have to show you the pronouns. This class today, we are going to talk about the verb to speak, falar, in Spanish, hablar. Yo no hablo español, but posso compreender. Spanish, it's very close to Portuguese, but it's not exactly the same language. No, we Brazilian people can understand a lot, but actually we can't speak. I must study Spanish. It's an amazing language too. Okay, so let's go. Falar. But let me introduce you the pronouns. I have good news because we have different pronouns with the same conjugation. So differently from Portugal, for example, because they have pronouns like tu and vós. We have those pronouns, but actually tu we use in some situations, but not too much. The exception is the Southeast Brazilian state. They use tu a lot as you, but only for singular. The rest of Brazil use tu sometimes, but with a wrong conjugation, because we use a different pronoun for you most commonly. This pronoun is você for singular and vocês with an extra s for plural. So you have tu, você, and vocês for you. Yes, but in Brazil, we use a lot você for singular and vocês for plural. Sometimes we use tu, but it depends. There is a problem because normally Brazilian people use it with a wrong conjugation, the conjugation of você conjugation. Because two conjugations, you must include an extra s. It's like the conjugation of he, she, it in the present perfect. Normally you put an extra s. Yeah, two, it's the same, but we never use the extra s. So I don't recommend to use two. And sometimes if you try to speak correctly in Brazil, it sounds too arrogant. I don't know. Whoa, what a boring guy. Oh, I don't like to talk to him. He wants to talk very fluently, very, I don't know how to say that in English, but it doesn't sound normal, natural, okay? But in Portugal, yes, it's supernatural. And the second pronoun, we do not use anymore, but in Portugal, it's common. It's you for plural, vós. Vós is totally dead in Brazil. It's totally old-fashioned. We never use it. So we prefer to use the você plural version, vocês. Vocês or vocês, okay? We have different accents, but it's the same. Okay, so we are going to use these two variations, these two types of conjugations. The good news is that você, the conjugation of you, você, is the same of he, she, it, and we. Not the real we, but a kind of different we, a new we are using a lot in Brazil, actually most than the old we, okay? The old we is nós, but now we are going to use two words in the place of this we, a gente, okay? So it's the same conjugation. So you, he, she, it, and a new we. Em português, você, ele ou ela, it, the neutral one, and a gente. Sounds like we, okay? So we are going to use these two conjugations and 4 different tenses, okay? But I have to introduce you the name of the channel. This first video is a little longer because a lot of information, but the next ones, it would be very short, okay, guys? So the name of my channel is Português, né? It's a kind of thing that I use a lot. You are going to perceive, even in English. Né sounds like, isn't it? Português, né? It's the abbreviation of no, isn't it, né? Isn't it, actually, okay? Né? Não é, the abbreviation. Okay, so welcome to my channel and let's go. So as we speak using different tenses at the same time, it makes no sense to use only the present, the simple present or the simple past. No, we're going to use 4 different tenses at the same time using these 2 different conjugations, eu and você. When I speak você, you know that it's included he, she, it, and we, a gente. Okay? So, the verb is to speak, falar. Okay, so the conjugations are simple present. I speak, eu falo. Simple past or present perfect. In Brazilian Portuguese is the same spelling, same words. Eu falei or eu falava. Wow, Alison, you have 2 different types of past, but how can I know where to use this one and that one? Yeah, it's complicated. Eu falei sounds like a finished, a concluded past. Eu falava sounds more like I used to speak something in the past, or when you recover a memory, like when I was a child, I used to speak English, but now I don't speak in English anymore because I live in Brazil. One example. Actually, you never know if the action was concluded, but it's a kind of recovering memories from the past, or when you use the situation of I used to do something that, I don't know, returning to the past, okay? I know it's complex, but with these 2 clues, those 2 clues, it's going to be easy to use. And future, eu vou falar. It sounds like I am going to speak, because the simple future we do not use a lot, okay? And the conditional, eu falaria. Let's review. Eu falo, eu falei, concluded past, ou eu falava, when you recover memories from the past, or I used to speak. Eu vou falar, I am going to speak, or I will speak. And eu falaria, I would speak, okay? And the second conjugation is with you, he, she, and we. Você, ele, ela, and a gente. Então, você, ele, ela, a gente fala, simple present. Você, ele, ela, a gente falou, or falava. Você, ele, ela, a gente vai falar. And você, ele, ela, a gente falaria. Okay? So, that's it. Let's see some examples in some sentences to understand better the usage of this verb in Portuguese, because it's a bit different from English sometimes. For example, I can say, eu falo português brasileiro. I speak Brazilian Portuguese, a general sentence. But if you want to specify, you use the definite article like o, but we speak like sounds like u. Eu falo o português brasileiro. I speak the Brazilian Portuguese, okay? Or you can say, I speak the Brazilian Portuguese language. Eu falo a língua portuguesa brasileira, okay? Or a different sentence, you can say, eu falo com você. Literally, I speak with you. But in English, I know that sometimes it's possible to say, I talk to you. But literally, we write and we speak, I speak with you or to you, okay? But sometimes it's possible. Remember the pronoun tu used a lot in Portugal? That sounds like you in the singular. Yes, we have a kind of oblique pronoun, an object pronoun that we use for person, people, referring to that subject, okay, that person in the sentence, like ti, T-E, né? T, but sounds like T-E-T, ti or chi, chi. Chi is the most common pronunciation, chi, okay? Sorry, I'm emotional. No, I'm kidding. For example, I tell you a secret. Eu te falo segredo. Actually, in Portuguese, we use the verb speak. Eu te falo. Tá? In Portugal, it's the most common is to use in the natural position, maybe. Eu falo-te. I speak to you. But in Brazilian Portuguese, normally we have this inversion. O te comes before the subject. Eu te falo segredo. Okay? Okay, next example. Or you can say the same sentence excluding te and using você, but the position in the sentence is different of this pronoun. So instead of eu te falo segredo, I speak a secret to you. Eu falo segredo para você. I speak a secret to you, literally, in this position. Okay? So, that's it. In English, I know that sometimes you use tell. I tell you a secret, but we, in Portuguese, use the verb speak literally. So, I hope you have enjoyed my first class, and please help me to be famous and rich. Subscribe my channel, click on the bell, and you will receive lots of, oh my gosh, I'm nervous. I'm destroying my scenario, okay. But I'm not going to cut this scene, okay? My channel is totally natural. So I hope you enjoy and help me to produce more videos for you. And if you have any clue, please write here in the channel, and I will have the pleasure to answer you soon, okay? And very, very soon, I'm going to prepare some drills, exercise for you to solve, to answer, and to destroy all the doubts you have, okay? Count on me. Please ask what you want, what you need, and it's a pleasure for me to help you. Então, muito obrigado. Bye, bye. Tchau, tchau. See you.